Hi there, my name is Sarah LaNore, and I am a current 8-star diamond coach, 2-time elite, and I was asked today to share with you guys some follow-up best practices. And while I'm not a pro at that, I hope to have some tips to share with you that you can take away and share with your team and or apply to your own business. So first thing with this, I think the most important thing with any follow-up process is first having a tracking system in place for your business. So it's kind of like don't put the cart before the horse. You can't follow up with anybody until you actually have people to follow up with. And so you have to be tracking those people that you're talking to on a daily basis in order to follow up with them. So well, we all know that there's a lot of ways to track your business in this kind of work line, and what Beachbody provides and what I'm sure your upline coach provides and your teams provide. There's electronic, there's Excel, there's the BAT, the power of threes, and then there's pen and paper. And I'm a pen and paper girl. I've always been a pen and paper girl. I've struggled with getting things on any kind of electronic system besides Excel. So I tend to stick to that. So what I have is a handy dandy notebook, and what I do is I use the left and the right pages for different things. So for example, this is yesterday. On Tuesday, this is everything that I have to do. It's my to-do list, groups that I have to check into, calls that I'm going to be on, trainings that I'm going to be doing, when to post and what I'm going to be posting, what else is on here, who I'm checking in with, things like that, what coaches I'm going to be talking to that day. And then on the right side of the page, or the right side of the book, is my contact list for that day. Anybody that I talk to, anybody that sends me a message, any new friend requests that I send or get sent and accept, any new likes. Again, I write down what they said, what we talked about, and when to follow up with them. So then on the next day, same thing, or the next page, this will be Wednesday, and what my to-do list is, and then who I've talked to, messages that I've sent or that I've received, and then friend requests that I've sent or received. So then that way I know when I get to like Friday, I know, okay, who do I need to follow up with today? And I can go back to my book and say, oh yeah, I talked to Sophia on Wednesday. I need to follow up with her on Friday, see if her order went through or what have you. What I also do too is a pen and paper girl. I'm a list maker, and so you can do this in Excel. You can do this, I don't know, on the BAT, whatever works best for you. But I tear out a page of my notebook each month, and this is my monthly master list. So I have it daily written in my notebook, and then I have a master list for each month. And so I have March challengers that I'm talking to, meaning those that are interested in joining my challenge group or have shown interest. So I know who I'm talking to, what challenge pack I'm talking about with them, and when I'm following up with them about ordering or that kind of thing. I also track my monthly prospects for coaching. So who I'm talking to about coaching, and when I'm following up with them, if they've watched my webinar or if we need to hop on the phone and answer questions, that kind of thing. So I have one of these for each month. So it can get kind of messy because I have like 5 pieces of paper here that I keep making all these lists, but that's what helps me. That's what works for me. So I just encourage you to find some kind of way to track your business that works for you. So then the second thing I encourage coaches to do is actually have people to talk to, right? So you have to be on social media every single day. Every single day you have to show your face, show a piece of your story, share your journey, but you cannot miss a day of posting. Consistency is something that's so huge in the success of your business. Showing up every single day and sharing a piece of you every single day. It doesn't have to be 3 to 5 times a day that you're posting. You can post once a day if that's what you're comfortable with, but you have to be posting in order to find those people that you can then send these messages to that you can then follow up with. So I'm going to share my screen with you and share a little bit that's worked for me as far as touching base with new people and talking to new people. So on your page, excuse me, this is my personal page. You can do this on a personal page or on a like page. I'm constantly sharing my story, my journey, my travels, my family, those 5 things, those interests that we talk about, like what makes you you. being a mom of a little girl that loves princesses, and we took her to Disney World because we couldn't be on the cruise, whatever. So what I do is I gain traction on these posts by immediately responding to people that post. I tag people back. I haven't done it yet, so I could show you guys. But I would sit here and say, okay, Kayla, oh yay, we are making wonderful memories, yada yada, and I tag her back because that puts my post back into the newsfeed again. And what this is doing is it's putting more eyes on your post again. So you're getting more people to see it. I then go to the likes and see all the people that liked it. There was 118 people. You may not have that many, and that's fine. But I just check. Two things that this does. It puts people back into your mind again, like, oh yeah, I need to reach out to that girl. We had a conversation going a month ago, and I totally forgot about her. And then what it also does is if you tag your spouse or your mom in some of your pictures, then their friends are going to start seeing it. And so that's how you can build a bigger network, get your eyes on, more eyes on your stuff, and connect with more people. So if you scroll, I got to keep scrolling down. And you'll see here, I have these people that I'm not friends with. I'm not friends with yet. They're probably mutual friends of my husband's or just other people that I know, but I can go in now and add these people as friends, and I'm building a network with them. So I have a lot of people here that I can add as a friend and then just message them and say, hey, I see we have, mutual friends, how are you? Thanks for liking my daughter's Disney princess picture. She had such a good time. Are you guys vacationing this summer? Leave it at that. Or are you guys going anywhere for spring break? And leave it at that. Just get the conversation started, initiate that conversation. So that's one way to do it. You can also do it on your like page. If you have a like page, it's a little bit easier over here. Plus you're talking to a market that you don't already know. So you're not always going to get new friends that you can add on your personal page through your posts. Sometimes you will. But, oh, sorry, I forgot one thing. But one thing that you can do here too is just message these people that especially like your fitness posts. If you have a fitness post or like a post about Shakeology like this, and you find someone on there that maybe you've talked to Shakeology about, let's say, Andrea and I have been talking about Shakeology, I could then just follow up with her and be like, hey girl, thanks for liking my post about Shako. It was such a convenience to have it in the car while we were driving so I didn't snack on gas station crap. How are you doing? Did you want to try it? Or, something like that to get that conversation started up back again about Shakeology. So then on your your fan page, you can do the same thing. That's an awful picture of me, but it got a lot of traction. It was about, not washing my hair, being a fitness person, being sweaty, but I don't like to wash my hair every day. So I then, tag everybody back in the comments, and I can check and see who's liked this post. And if they haven't already liked my page, like Amy hasn't, I can invite her to like my page. Then I have a new like on my page that I can connect with. I can also see who I'm not friends with and maybe add them as a friend. Or just a reminder to reach out to somebody and say, hey, thanks for liking my post. I'm always nervous about putting myself out there. Another tip for your like pages to get your eyes on more stuff, which means more people are going to see it, more chances to follow up and start conversations with people, is to boost some posts. They don't have to be fitness posts or about the business, but you can just do a boosted post for $1. It gets it out there. It might grab some people that you've never met before or talked to before. So this is just one of the beauties of having a like page. So again, you have to be consistent with what you're posting on Facebook and showing up every single day so that you have people seeing your stuff, which will open up conversation for you to either talk to them and message them or for them to message you about what you're posting about. The third thing I wanted to talk about is then having scripts. As a new coach, I think that's one of the hardest things I struggled with was what do I say and how do I say it? Because I wasn't sure what to say, if I was saying it wrong, if I was, what do I say to these people that are messaging me or that I need to respond to? So I have saved all of my conversations that I have, especially the ones that work or kind of, move the conversation along for myself and for my team. And I created a Google Drive so that my team has access to all of my scripts. They tweak them to make them sound like themselves and to work for them and what they're talking about, but this has worked wonders for especially new coaches when they get stuck and they're like, I don't know what to say. They have, scripts on how to respond to people and what to say to them when they are following up. And one I wanted to draw your attention to, it's not, I'll share this with you guys in the group, but it's not mine. It's somebody else's, so I can't take credit for it. She shared it with us, and I will definitely share with y'all because hashtag sharing is caring. That's my motto. But it's a follow-up guide, and she has a video that explains her whole system and how she does it. But she basically takes her customers through a follow-up series. If they don't respond, she follows up again. If they don't respond, she follows up again, and she kind of gives them different options in each follow-up so that it makes it easier for the customer to either turn her down or say yes, or move that customer to another month of a follow-up. So it's a really great system. We've been using it on our team and we love it, and it works very well for following up. So I will gladly share that with you guys. But I do encourage you to save your scripts, to share those with your team, put them in a Word doc or in a files in your team page in Facebook, and that way your coaches and yourself have access to them, because it's so much easier when they're saved and you can copy and paste and use them over and over again. And then the last thing that I wanted to draw your attention to is this. I found this on the Team Beachbody back office in the tools section, and it's how to follow up with new customers. Because once you have these conversations and you do all these follow-up steps, they hopefully become your customers. And I feel like that's where you need to spend the most of your time, is nurturing that relationship. People that have invested in the products, they've invested in you as a coach. Now they need to be babied and taken care of, because they're using the product. They may turn into a potential coach one day, or they may just become this loyal customer that keeps referring people to you and keeps buying products. So I feel like you really need to spend a lot of time on your customers. And this is a great follow-up system for new customers. Beachbody did an excellent job. They tell you all the steps, and then they even give you sample messages to send to your customers. So I also have sample scripts of sharing the discount with my Shakeology customers, or sharing the upgrade to a challenge pack option with my customers that just purchased Shakeology or just purchased a fitness program. I have scripts and templates for customers that may want to get the discount, and they may just want to sign up as a coach for 25% off. So I think having, again, scripts that you can use like this, that are easy to copy and paste and share with your team, and then having some kind of system to track your business so that you know who you're talking to and when you need to follow up with them, and then really staying consistent on Facebook so that you're getting valuable and good content out there. You're asking questions, you're engaging with those people that are talking on your posts. And then once they do become your customers, you are taking care of them and really connecting with them and giving them a lot of value added options as they sign up as your customers, to join your challenge groups, to get the discount, to upgrade their package, what have you. So those are my tips. I hope that they help, and I hope that this was something valuable for you guys. If you have any questions, please reach out. I'm an open book, and I will gladly share anything I've got to help you grow your business. So y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.